So today I've got a bit of a side project that I want to start. Kind of while I'm working on getting the Diamond Fox and Diamond Lynx, I expect those to take quite a long time. So in order to not get burnt out on those maps, I wanted to work on this over here on Layton Lakes. And basically what we're here to do is test a strategy for getting diamonds to potentially spawn. And this was actually a strategy given to me back when Vurhunga was released by one of the mods here on the channel, Paul M. And basically he had a lot of success with this using it on Cape Buffalo. And the strategy basically goes like this. You find, I guess, all herds. I don't know if he was doing it with like a single herd or every herd. I want to ask him after this. But basically find a herd of, in this case, whitetail, which is what we're going to work on. And we shoot all of the like mid-range ones. So we let the really small ones live and we let the larger ones live. The idea is those hopefully mid-range ones respawn as even smaller ones, which I know is maybe counterintuitive, but the thought process is that there's some kind of herd balancing happening, and once we get basically every whitetail in that herd to be a level 1 except for maybe 1 or 2 of them that are larger, then we take out the larger 2 and hopefully the balancing spawns those as level 3. Now I seem to remember, and again this was when Vurhunga came out, so this is 6-7 months ago, I seem to remember Paul M having something like every single herd having a max level buffalo in it, so I think he might be onto something here. I just never had a species where I wanted to test it, but now that I've only got fox and lynx left and I don't really have an opportunity to do it with them, I want to try it with whitetail as they are pretty much my favorite diamond in the game. Alright, we do have a herd of whitetail over there, it looks like. This was actually not the herd I was initially going after, so that works out well. Maybe we can do 2 herds today, but the other herd lives up here in High Lake, so I can't think that could be the same one, but I will hopefully get around them. We'll take a look, try to figure out which ones are kind of like the mid-sized ones, and basically I think the strategy is going to be follow them as they spook, because I don't want to delete their zone, so I can't be getting tier 4 hunting pressure, but we'll see how many we can get. Hopefully we can thin the herd down, and I guess we leave the does alive because they're all level 1s, so should be nothing but buck shooting. So it seems no amount of calling is getting these guys out of their zone, but I mean, as far as I can tell, there's a good number of these like mid-tier, you know, maybe gold bucks, so we probably want those dead. We'll go for this one. That'll be a nice, whoa, that's a nice 180 glitch, and a nice, hopefully, start, and that'll at least get him out of this zone so I can see a bit better, because I need to know what's here. I need to determine what is the biggest buck in the herd so I don't shoot him, but I'm pretty sure there should be something bigger than what we just shot. We'll see what this guy's weight is and all that stuff. This was just an 80, so there's got to be bigger ones than that, I would think. I mean, usually you have like at least an 85 plus. Yeah, maybe that one in the middle there I think is the biggest. So I won't shoot him. And I can shoot 2 more like right here where we just shot that one. So I'll kind of just hang out because I think they'll come back to their zone. I really feel like this herd probably isn't ideal for this, just because so many bucks are right around the same size. Alright, I thought I might have shot too low there, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be a little tougher to get this herd to work, being that every buck in it is a level 2, at least as far as I can tell. I didn't even see any like that small level 2s, but hopefully through enough shots and enough doing this over and over, we can get a lot more of them to be at level 1, and I could be doing this wrong, but hopefully we are doing it right. So that's another 80 kilo, and this is an 83, so that was a gold I kind of ruined, but not necessarily looking for golds as much as we are trying to just kill them. And now I'm going to follow a bit so I don't ruin that zone with the next one shot. And also, I want to figure out what the heaviest weight is here. Alright, there we go. 87. 87.93. So that is the one not to shoot. That is the one, hopefully, after we do this, that will respawn as a level 3. Now, that's far from a guarantee, but that's the hope anyway. And I think, yeah, I want to go a little further before we do any shooting. But they should be trying to get back, I think. It's really getting difficult to judge what to shoot, but I think that one's okay. Nah, that's definitely not an 87. Can you not be behind stuff? Alright. Now the nice thing is I can kind of just... Oh, well, maybe I can. I was going to say I can kind of just hang here, but they are not really going where I was hoping, so... Let's see. That's not an 87 either, but he's below a hill. I mean, they're not going directly back at the zone, which is good, so I can kind of just hang with him again, I guess. But this guy was the 80. Alright, good. I definitely wanted him dead. Get that one out of the way. That's another one that's right around 80 kilos, I think. Pretty sure he's safe to shoot. At least I hope he was. I did see his track, but I mean, at this point, it's not like it really matters. He's dead. And I think there's like one other buck that isn't the 87 kilo. And I don't think it's going to hurt at this point to shoot every buck except him. Because, I mean, I actually don't know how respawning works. I assume they're just going to be back in that herd next time I launch the game. You know, the new animals. I don't know. But hopefully, if anything, we actually get one bigger than was here. And that can be like the second one we leave alive. But this guy was an 80 kilo again. A bunch of like high silvers in the herd. So, I mean, actually that might be a good thing. I don't know. I mean, that might lead to a lot of them being just level 1s as their next spawn. I mean, as weird as it sounds, that is ideal, I guess. Can that be an 87 kilo buck? I don't feel like it is, but he's the only one that I've seen. I'm actually going to run over here. I'm going to get his track. And hopefully if that's not an 87 kilo, we can just hit it real quick. This is 81. I thought there was another, but I haven't seen the 87 kilo one come through. But that will be enough to bring him down, and then wherever the other buck got to, he should be the only one left in the herd. So we're going to leave that herd for now. And actually, that works really well, because I've accidentally spotted a moose in the same drink zone as where the other whitetail I had was up in, what's that place called? High Lake? So I can't see the zone anymore, but I know it was 12:30 to 3:30, so they should be just starting to move into there. So that one is a level 2. He's just the smallest one there. There's that one too. Also a level 2 though. So, I mean, I would think I need to kill them anyway, but being that they're the smallest, I'll maybe leave them alive for now, just in the interest of making sure that I do things right. Go ahead and hit that guy. Ah, that did send off the whole herd. Oh, he kind of stayed. Can I hit him before he leaves? Just wanted to go 338, so any hit kills him, and it does not look like that was a good one. Definitely a flesh wound, but we'll head on over there. I'm not even going to bother shooting one more in that zone. We'll just try to get kind of caught up to them and hang with them and shoot the rest. Alright, looks like they kind of beat me back here. Which one did I want to leave alive? That one definitely not. Let's kill that one in the back, because I know he's not that big. And then we will have to definitely have them... Really? Yep, just stand right in front of him. Alright, we got that squeezed in. So, yeah, we definitely have to hang with them now. We can't shoot any more here, or we will delete their zone, and I really don't think that's a good idea. But I think... Yeah. All 3 died. I'm just going to have to track that one for a bit. So we had this guy, which we shot first. That was a decent one. Another 80 kilo. Then this one, which also should not have been a gold. I think he's like roughly same area, 770s-ish. A little smaller, 765. And I have no idea where the one we shot with the 338 ended up, but we'll find him. Alright, here's this one. I have no idea where the rest of the herd is. Like, there's a lot of deer for there to not be tracks, but that was another 80 kilos, so another one of those kind of mid-range ones. I didn't watch which way they ran after we shot that one, the last one, but I kind of assumed it had to be this way because this is where they came back from. I do not understand, but I'm pretty convinced there's some kind of glitch happening where they aren't showing tracks, because there were 18 deer in that zone. It'd be pretty obvious, no matter which way they went, where that was. And I found the buck that we shot with the 338 right over here, which means they move in this direction because he was flesh wounded. He was trotting right with the herd. So I am going to restart my game in hopes that number one, that has the herd spawn back here and go to that zone. And also we'll go by where we shot the other ones and see if they have respawned in that herd. I'll probably cycle like 5-6 days just to see if that does anything too. So yeah, we'll see what happens. By the way, when I say I'm cycling days, what I mean is I'll go back like 1 minute, then I'll rest, and another minute, then I'll rest. I'm basically doing like 23 hours and 59 minutes every time. So I don't know if that does anything, but I just do it. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But either way, I've got it at the time I want now, so we'll head over there and see if that's done anything. Okay, I don't know if this is the same herd. It does seem like there might only be one buck in it, though. So there might be something else to the whole respawning thing that I don't know yet. But I can't tell if that's an 87 kilo buck. This also is not the same place I had them in, obviously. They're eating here. But I kind of like having multiple zones. He does look decent, but I sure do not see any other bucks. I mean, that, to me, looks to be the same herd without any other males, so, I mean, I'll have to, do some experimenting. Seems he's really enjoying the wood chips. But, I'll have to ask. Maybe there's something I have to do, or maybe it's just a time thing. Maybe it's a other whitetail shot thing. I have no idea. Do we have a track from this guy though? I mean, we just spooked him. Surely he left a footprint somewhere. Is this the same herd? 87.93, yes. So, I mean, in the sense that there are no other bucks that have spawned yet, maybe something worked here. The other thing is, I did just restart the game. I didn't even go... I mean, I'm still 400 meters from where their zone was. So potentially, like, they might spawn elsewhere on the map and have to work their way down to the herd too. So that might be an aspect. I'd maybe just need to wait longer. I don't know. Alright, so the herd's here again. That's one of the small bucks. That's the other small buck. That's one we need to kill. And I think these two need left alive. So, actually, we might only have one more buck to shoot. Which is this guy. And I don't know if I can get to the heart. I'll just go for a lung. Just make sure we get something. And, yeah, I kind of think I'm going to leave the others alive till I know for sure what the best strategy is. And, I'm going to go ahead and take a guess here that if I kind of just hunt around Layton for, I don't know, a few hours and then I go back to that herd again, I'm guessing there are going to be new bucks with it, or at least I hope so. Otherwise, I've done something horribly wrong here, but if nothing else, at least we had a good time shooting a bunch of whitetail bucks. I can never really complain about that. Alright, so here's this guy. Huh, I didn't know single lung was 100% with the 270. That's good to know. So yeah, I think we are going to go ahead and leave this video here. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to just go around and spend some time on the map and hopefully get some bucks into these herds as new, fresh respawns. So there will hopefully be an updated video next week on this, and hopefully we're continuing to work the same two herds and maybe even a new one or two. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.